Uh,
Hello, everybody. We're just going to give it a few minutes for people to start joining in. Um, and in the meantime, Zane, do you want to drop the link where they can check in into the comments so that they can refer back to that check in if they haven't already?
sure.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, everyone. So we're just going to be going over what's going to be happening today in Global Hack Week Day 6. So we're already at Day 6. The week has flown by. Let's see. We'll just give it a couple more minutes, or I guess one more minute. Wait for people to start joining. Hello, Armand. How's it going?
What's going on, Omran? From Armenia.
I know, Day 6 already. The week has flown by. Yeah, days go by so fast, especially the Global Hack Week days. There's always so many events, so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any favorites in particular, Armand, or anyone else who's on the stream? Any events that stood out that you really liked?
Hack the stack.
Hack the Stack, that was definitely a good one. All right. I guess we are ready to get started. So let's do this. Okay. So we'll pause the music for a second and let's get started. Okay, y'all can see us now too. That's great. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Global Hack Week Security Day 6. We are just going to be going over what's going on today in Global Hack Week. And then if you all have any questions or anything at all that you want to ask, you can stay afterwards and we'll have a Q&A section after that. All right, Zane, ready to go?
Ready? Let's do it.
Let's do this.
So, welcome to day 6 of Security Week, guys. Got some fun stuff coming up today.
All right, so first and foremost, I want you all to meet your MLHers, me and Zane. So, me, a fun fact about me, I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. Of course, that's why I'm here. And some other things about me, I guess. I am a senior at UT Dallas. So that's another fun fact. All right, Zane, off to you.
Okay. So, I'm Zane, coach here at MLH. So, a little bit about me. I'm going for computer science. Just started back at school for computer science this summer. And I'm also a trained composer. In fact, I just had a music stream yesterday for this Global Hack Week. So,
Okay, that is awesome.
mhm.
All right, so if you all want to know what's happening today, you can always go to ghw.mlh.io/schedule and you can see the full calendar of events and it will be in your time. So it automatically changes the time zone. So it is personalized to you, so you won't be seeing a bunch of like Eastern time zone or IST time zone specific stuff that you might be seeing in the rest of this. Thank you, Armand, for dropping the link in the chat. So again, just make sure to go to ghw.mlh.io/schedule at any time during the day or the week, and you'll be able to see which events are going on, see which ones you're interested in, and make sure to register for those. All right.
Okay, so what we have coming up today, building your own password generator in Manager Part 1 with UT at 1 p.m. ET, 10:30 p.m. IST.
It sounds like an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Password manager. I know there's a lot of interesting hashing techniques that they use in those just to um, encrypt the password. So that should be a cool, very cool stream.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have reversed engineering with hardware part 2 with JFK at 3 p.m. Eastern or 12:30 a.m. IST. All right, guys. So this will definitely be a cool one. It's the second part in the series. So if you want to watch the first part before you watch this one, you can always go back to the YouTube or Twitch, and you should be able to find the stream over there. All right.
And then next we have Building Your Own Password Generator and Manager Part 2, a continuation from the first part. So again with UT, join them at 5 p.m. ET, 2:30 a.m. IST.
Okay, so again, that's part 2. So again, make sure you're there for part 1 and part 2, so you'll have the full experience in building your own password generator and password manager.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up is a little very chill event is MS Paint Bob Ross that will be hosted by myself. You can join at 12 a.m. Eastern or 9:30 a.m. IST, and
Sounds
it'll
like
just
fun.
be a fun time to relax. Yeah.
Afterwards, we have Network Security with Python, defending against cyber attacks and intrusions with Akshita. Join her at 5 a.m. ET, 2:30 p.m. IST.
And that's definitely an important one, so I do recommend you all go to that one. But that should be a fun stream for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Harshil will be hosting adding authentication to your web app at 7 a.m. Eastern or 4:30 p.m. IST.
And we have Reverse Engineering with Hardware Part 3, again, a little series here, with JFK once more. Join them at 9 a.m. ET, 6:30 p.m. IST.
So JFK is going to be doing a good bit of streams today, so you all should make sure you join him, hype him up, help him out, because he's put in a lot of effort to make these streams possible. All right, and that's about it for today. It's a pretty light day. Are there any questions, answers, anything, or questions? We've got the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Anything at all, and just let us know. We'll be around for a bit, and I guess in the meantime we can turn up the music a little bit so it's not completely silent.
We got Armand active in the chat. Let's see if he's got anything to say.
All right, Armand, any questions?
Counting on you, buddy.
It's a fun day today. Fun light day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Love everything with the I haven't really delved into security too much myself personally, so love to tune into some of the things we have going on today, learn a little bit.
Yeah, a lot to learn today. A lot to learn. So I've actually pinned Armand's message. So again, if you want to check out the schedule at any time, go to ghw.mlh.io/schedule, and you can check the schedule out there. Are there any other questions? Comments, concerns? All right, Zane, in the meantime, tell me how your day has been going.
Sure, it's been going pretty good. Just studying for classes. Again, going back for CS at the moment.
Okay.
Get some lunch. Still pretty early in the day here. I mean, about noon or so, so nothing too crazy. What about yourself?
About the same. About to go for breakfast right after this, or I guess lunch now, but it should be pretty cool. It's 11 a.m. where I'm at, 11:10. So where are you located?
I'm in Eastern Standard Time, like in the Midwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in CST, so we're neighbors.
There we go. Yeah, 1 hour neighbors.
Yep. That's great.
Have you done much with like Python, or like of these events today, which one would you say interests you the most?
Definitely the 3-part series with JFK. I think that is definitely intriguing. I think there's a lot to learn over there.
So with hardware reverse engineering, can you pick that apart for me a little bit?
So it's essentially you just have again, I don't know a whole lot about this, but this is just from what I understood would be you're just reverse engineering hardware essentially. So the same way you'd reverse engineer software to figure out how it works, it's a similar thing to hardware where you're trying to pick apart the components in the hardware itself to figure out how everything works. And then the way it relates to security is that you are able to find vulnerabilities, or you can find some issues with the hardware itself, which can help you, I guess, exploit those vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to catch that. See what he picks apart. There's a lot of
Definitely.
interesting stories with that, with like game system modifications. Have you ever looked into those before? There's a big history with that, the game, video game systems and such.
Yeah, I know those are a big thing with I think casino systems actually. So you
Oh
can
wow,
people would try hacking those just so that they can trick the whatever machine was to think they got a jackpot and then they get a bunch of money out of it. So I know that was a big thing for a while. So that's
wow.
also something you could do with hardware reverse engineering. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm actually saying you shouldn't do it, but it's good to know that that is a possibility if you're making those sort of machines, so
Oh
you
yeah.
can account for those vulnerabilities and try making machines that don't get hacked by other people.
We're gonna have an ethics stream right after it's decided.
Yeah, that would be important. All right. I'm not sure if there's any more questions from the chat. We'll give it about another minute, and if no one has anything, then we'll head off and we'll let you all eat your breakfasts or lunches or dinners and join us for the next stream.
Mhm.
Hello, Neutron. How's it going? What about the DB security event? Which DB security event?
Database.
Database security event. I believe that was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So again, today, just a quick recap. Again, you can always go to ghw.mlh.io/schedule. Today is day 6. First is building your own password generator and manager. You have part 1, and reverse engineering with hardware, part 2. Then it's part 2 in this series. Then there's a little bit of a break with Bob Ross MS Paint. Then we have network security with Python. Then we have adding authentication to a web app, reverse engineering with hardware part 3, and that is it for today. Again, very light day, but that means you can attend all of the events, hopefully. All right, guys, any other questions? Clarifications? Anything at all we can help you with?
Hit us with it.
Okay, it seems like this is a pretty straightforward schedule, and everyone else thinks so as well. So, I think we can just head out then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining us today, and we will catch you at the next event, which is, let's get there. Building your own password generator and manager, part 1, at 1 p.m. Eastern or 10:30 p.m. IST. All right. Catch y'all there.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye, guys.